Hold up, y'all. Watch this.
Let's start with just some clarification to get some stuff on record here. Let's be clear. You think Christians have corrupted scriptures, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And this is why you aren't a Christian. You would never be a part of a religion with corrupted scriptures.
No, that's not why I'm not a Christian.
Okay, but would you be a part of a religion with corrupted scriptures?
No.
Okay, you wouldn't be. Okay, so I want to go to Surah 4 at 137. Oh, you have believe in Allah and his messenger, and the book that we have sent down upon his messenger, and the scripture which he sent down before, and whoever disbelieves in Allah, his angels, his books, his messengers, and the last day, has certainly gone astray. Now, I quoted this in my opening statement. Jake, what are his books?
What verse was that, sorry?
4 137.
Yeah.
What are his books?
What are Allah's books?
Yeah.
The original revelations he sent down.
Okay, so what happened to the original ones, like the Torah, the Gospel?
They were corrupted.
So you do believe in a religion with corrupted scriptures?
No, I don't.
In Islam, are the Torah and Gospel corrupted?
The original one, yes.
Yeah, so you do believe in a religion that has corrupted scriptures?
Not in a religion that requires you to believe in those corrupted
That's
scriptures
not what I asked
as they exist corrupted.
So you earlier said you would never be a part of a religion with corrupted scriptures, but now you admit you're a part of a religion with corrupted scriptures.
No, that's not what I said. See, you're
That's what you
twisting
said.
the word. You're twisting it to, oh, Jake, you're believing in corrupted scriptures versus believing in a religion which had corrupted scriptures and you're no longer buying.
Did I ask you if you believe in corrupted scriptures or if you're part of a religion with corrupted scriptures?
Okay, if the question is, did Allah's scriptures get corrupted? The answer is yes.
Okay, so you believe in a religion with corrupted scriptures. Just want to be clear about that. Agreed?
In the sense that I already explained
Good.
three
All right,
times,
all right,
which is
so
the sense that
you might want to watch
the
a clip back.
scriptures.
Did y'all catch it? It sounds like the argument that I created. Now, let me just say this. I was there. And to watch somebody like IP, Mike Jones, Inspiring Philosophy, the guy that everyone who wanted to get into this field, you have came across his work and literally binged pretty much all of his playlists to learn about the things that you want to learn about to get back online and present it. Now, to watch this guy use an argument that I created as an opening dagger in a debate, man, I feel honored, bro. Because I'm sitting there in the audience, right? And I heard, would you believe in a religion with corrupted scripture? I'm like, hold up. That sound familiar. That sound familiar, man. I like this dude. I like this dude now, but no, for real, like the argument, it's airtight. It's airtight. You will get any Muslim with this. And the reason why the argument works, let's go through it first. Muslims like to claim Christians and, you guys got corrupted scripture. That's why we don't trust you. And that's why your religion is false. And they try to give you that precursor to the conversation as to why they don't have to listen to you. And they can pretty much cherry pick anything they want out of your book because it's corrupted. So, somebody has to figure out what's true and what's not in it and leave that to the Muslims, right? And so I thought, like, you know what? It isn't us who believe in corrupted scripture. It's actually them. We don't believe our scriptures are corrupted. They just tell us our scriptures are corrupted, and that's why they don't trust our religion. But really, they believe the original Injil, which they think is theirs, and the original Torah, which they think is theirs, and the original Psalms, which they think is theirs, is corrupted. Now, we as Christians, we don't know what that is. That's just what y'all say y'all have, or y'all used to have, or it used to exist, but it got corrupted. So Islamically, your scriptures got corrupted. You believe in a religion with corrupted scripture. We don't. So therefore, by your own standard, your religion is false and untrustworthy, and you wouldn't follow a religion with corrupted scripture. You have the religion with corrupted scripture. We don't. But the funny thing is then they change it. And these questions right here are to prove how deceptive Muslims are when it comes to talking about the religion in itself. They will literally sit there and try to readjust mid-debate to try to answer the question. Notice how Jake answered the opposite of what IP was asking. And obviously, for the sake of time, IP, being a seasoned debater, he just moved on, right? But everybody heard what he said. He wouldn't believe in a religion with corrupted scripture, and then literally admitted that the majority of scriptures revealed in his religion are literally corrupted. And let me guess, coincidentally, the Quran just doesn't fit into that bubble. So that's when I thought, let me go in and ask them, would you believe in a religion with corrupted scripture? They say no. Okay. What happened to the Torah? Corrupted. What happened to the Injil? Corrupted. What happened to the Zabur? Corrupted. Are these all Islamic scriptures? Yes. Okay, so that means that these scriptures are within your religion. Yes. So you believe in a religion with corrupted scripture, not me, because you don't believe that I have the Torah, the Injil, or the Zabur. You believe that what you think it is was corrupted. Therefore, you actually believe in a religion with corrupted scripture while saying you won't believe in a religion with corrupted scripture. This is what happens when you follow a yes, no, yes, no, yes, no religion. They say yes to one thing, and then they say no to that same thing. It's like they don't even know how to. This is what happens when your religion is built up on fake talking points. They all literally shoot themselves in the foot when they use them. That's the reason why Jake appeared the way that he appeared in this conversation. He said, well, I don't believe in the religion that requires me to follow corrupted scripture. Well, that wasn't the question. The question was, do you believe in a religion with corrupted scripture? And the answer for the Muslim has to be yes. Now let's see what the problem is when they actually get driven down this line. And I've even seen other brothers use this argument too, live in effect, face-to-face debates. There's a brother who used it in New York, and it just works. I've never seen anyone use this argument and it not work, especially when you use it right. Now, here's the problem when they answer it the right way. You, as a Muslim, have to wake up and think, why on earth would I follow a religion where I have to literally say that every single thing prior to my religion being a thing is all distorted, corrupted, changed, and altered? This goes and ties into scripture. This ties into the history and understanding of the previous prophets. And this also ties into the fact that how on earth could I study your religion when the foundation is missing? All of it is missing. Unless you tell me what it is out of some set of corrupted books that is not the books that you think your Quran is talking about. It becomes this big issue of what is and what isn't. And if we leave that down to the Muslims, we'll never really get a solid answer. I'm going to be real. We'll never really get a solid answer from the Muslims if we just leave this stuff to them. Because we'll get the, the Quran is the Muhammad over everything. It's the end all be all. So anything that goes with the Quran is true. Anything goes with it against it is false. And they think that that's a good rebuttal to get away from the fact that they've just made the dumbest claim ever, is just by saying my book is from God, therefore it's always right. That may satisfy them in their brains, but for the people who aren't Muslims, that doesn't seem right. There's another question that you can ask them too, which is it's an attachment to this style of questioning with the Muslims. Name me one set of authentic scriptures other than the Quran that is part of the Abrahamic faith that you can go to without cherry picking. They won't do it. They can't do it. They'll say, yeah, the only set of scriptures that are authentic and uncorrupted through and through is the Quran. Very convenient. Then you can ask them another one too. Out of all of the prophets that are mentioned within your Quran, how many of them had their stories and message documented properly prior to the Quran. You got to make sure you ask them prior to the Quran, because the Muslims are wired to just go back to the Quran. Oh, Quran. No, this is prior to the Quran. Your religion didn't start with the Quran and Muhammad. So how many prophets had their religious revelations sent down by Allah documented properly that we can go to without having to cherry pick? They'll say only Muhammad had his revelation documented properly. Once again, very convenient. So with that being said, I am so happy that IP used my argument. It just shows that it works. It shows that it's strong. But when you run the argument over and over and over and over again, beware. The Muslims will lie. They will lie. They will distort. They will answer other than what you're asking, like you saw what Jake did, in order to get away from it. But Jake saw the issue there in that question. All right. So with that being said, man, I appreciate IP for using that argument, and hopefully you guys learn some new stuff here in this talk where you can flush out that argument a little bit more and add more onto it, so you can go ahead and get a Muslim to start thinking. It's not always about gotcha moments, even though the question is a gotcha, right? But it also is supposed to spark that thought process in their brains, right? To think, what actually am I saying? Why am I disregarding every single thing about my religion when I'm supposed to be able to flush it out through and through if I want to make a connection between Muhammad and the Abrahamic faith? In order to make the connection, you have to make the connection. You can't make the connection by disconnecting everything and saying I'm right, but I'm connected to everything I just disconnected from. Okay? God bless y'all.